And you guys use certain, I think EDR. I forgot what one it was, but there's ones you guys use. I'm sure there's other ones.
We use Sentinel-1 now, because Sentinel-1 is the most common, the most powerful one that's common to the small businesses.
I always see that. I was just looking at my software here, and it popped something. The Sentinel-1 popped up, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's the EDR we have. We used to have McAfee and Norton, but those just don't seem to be as robust as the Sentinel-1 you guys use. That's great. And I know as tax professionals, the IRS requires all CPA firms to have a WISP plan in place, and that's something very specific, which is if there's a cyber attack, what are your steps and processes you'll do to prevent data leaking. Our data leaking is social security numbers and people's names and addresses, and that's just terrifying, let alone how much money people make. That could be really damaging to our clients. So we have to have a WISP plan in place. And we a lot of times use CPA firms, use IT firms like yourself to help put a WISP plan in place. And it's something you guys work with. And also there's SOC. SOC's a little bit different. I think I don't have as much knowledge on SOC as I do WISP. You'd mentioned that one earlier as well. Not Sarbanes-Oxley. It's a different acronym.
Yeah, the SOC is just to create again, they're all, I don't want to get too specific, but they're all under the general managing, triaging threats, and how do you prevent against them, and how do you react if something happens.
And I always call them just the alphabet soup. It's just a load of different acronyms, but in the end, it all means protect yourself.
I like that.
Alphabet soup of cyber attack plans. And cyber attack plans means being proactive with your company and not just, you said, just passively, what are you doing for your cyber attack? Oh yeah, I got Norton Antivirus. And what are you doing with that? That's not action. That's just a thing. You need to do something with that. So you can't rely, like you said, solely on the software. You need people involved like you and your team to help manage the threats.
Yeah. And with 24/7, there's AI involved as well, but there's a human behind the AI. So the AI is gonna try to triage and find out, and it will feed us the intelligence so that we're steps ahead. It's like, hey, Craig's computer got hacked, with this virus. He's not able to, it's already spread, and it's gone from him to Gina to, and it's spreading across the network. And I've isolated Craig, but we need to isolate Gina and from the network, and so forth. So now it's given us information that the human has to make decisions. We give you a call and say, Craig, please, if this is what's going on. If you notice an eruption, we're working on we're triaging the issue now, and we're trying to resolve it.
And it makes people like me, accounting firm owners or business owners. I do taxes and accounting, and I'm a specialist, but when I get outside my lane of something that's IT related or cyber attack related, I'm out of my elements. While I've done WISP plans and I know what procedures, it still doesn't mean I know how to implement things. So it's always important to use a firm like yourself and have someone on your team that specializes in this, because it's an ever evolving process, ever evolving field, and you can't know everything about it. So it's great to have someone like you on your side.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it is very important to have an expert that knows, cybersecurity, and knows how to make sure that you not only preventing the attack, but also responding to the attack as soon as possible and swiftly.